And as I walked out the door, pieces of paper on fire came down in front of me. It was surreal.
I'll never forget my wife screaming at me on the phone, "Get out of there."
Show me or tell me what you're looking at for me.
This is an album that was put together by my roommates that I was sharing an apartment with in Jersey City. They were amateur photographers.
The images in Tim Casey's album feel surreal.
It definitely threw me for a loop. I actually had to get out of the city after that. I couldn't live there.
He says it's hard to believe it's been a quarter of a century since the September 11th attacks took the lives of nearly 3,000 people in New York, Washington, D.C., and Pennsylvania.
I'm a 9/11 survivor. I was on the last PATH train into the World Trade Center on 9/11.
In 2018, the debris and dust cloud seared into Casey's memory reared its head again, this time within his body, in the form of cancer.
It turned out it was a very common, one of the most common lung cancers that was came out of 9/11.
Since the attacks, 9/11-related illnesses have continued to increase. You could see the numbers growing here. People filing with the World Trade Center Health Program, which serves over 125,000 first responders and survivors from across the country by providing medical monitoring and treatment for 9/11-related health conditions.
Right through here, need a bucket line.
But those close to 9/11 survivors say they're not getting the care they need on time.
On Wednesday.
In the years following the attacks, attorney Michael Barish represented close to 50,000 people in the 9/11 community.
Now the health program is fully funded, which is great. And you would think, well, now we can just represent our clients and we don't have to lobby anymore.
He says he's watched the number of enrollees climb while staffing decreased. In April, lawmakers announced the World Trade Center Health Program has now been approved to fully staff up to 120 positions, adding 37 roles that will directly support the responders and survivors who rely on this care every day. Despite this news, advocates tell our national investigative team questions remain about the timeline of these hirings and what the certification process will look like for patients.
We're going to continue to push Secretary of HHS to continue to do the thing he promised, Secretary Kennedy promised, to meet the needs of this program, and we're going to hold him to it.
Our national investigative team has asked repeatedly for an on-camera interview with Secretary Kennedy. The agency has only responded in writing, saying in part, the World Trade Center Health Program's Clinical Centers of Excellence and nationwide provider network are continuing to provide services to program members at this time.
Why do we have to keep going back as sick people to fight for it? Do the right thing. Never forget and do the right thing.